And I'm Deanna, and this is the Comet Cell. The Internet Club will meet in the auditorium today during Comet Time B. If you are unable to attend, see an officer or Miss West in room 203 for more information. Officers will meet during Comet Time A.
Volunteers are needed to help with the Rotary Spaghetti Dinner to support scholarships on Thursday from 5 to 8 or any shift possible. The Spaghetti Dinner will be held at Rainbow Lane's Bowling Alley.
The Spanish Club will have a mandatory meeting on Friday in the Sears room 303 during Comet Time A.
Any student interested in being a part of the school's online newspaper class should see Ms. Cook in 716 or complete the application on her webpage before Friday.
FFA is selling Cosquito Mason jars. See an officer in the cafeteria during Comet Time to order yours. Orders are due March 13th.
Attention juniors and seniors. The National Technical Honor Society is taking applications. If you are interested in being inducted, see any CTE teacher or Ms. Bailey in the Career Center. The deadline is March 15th.
Prom tickets are on sale tomorrow and Wednesday in the front lobby during lunch. Until Wednesday, tickets are $40, then the price goes up. See Ms. Rachel Langdon in room 702 with questions or for a guest application.
The 54th annual Miss Clayton High School pageant will be March 18th. Tickets are on sale now in the Clayton Center for $10, plus tax and fees. Tickets will also be on sale at the door in the night of the pageant. And that's all for the Comet Sale.
And now to Jordan with sports.
Thanks, Deanna. On the Comet sports schedule today, baseball and softball face Triple S at home at 4. JV baseball plays at Triple S at 4. Tennis plays at Nightdale at 3:30, and soccer plays at Cleveland at 4:30. And that's all for your sports, and now to Skylar with your weather.
Thanks, Jordan. Mostly sunny today with a high of 68. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low of 46. And that's all for your Comet Sale. And now to Mr. Jones with the special announcement.
Good morning, Comets. I have a couple of things I want to go over with you. Sorry, I should talk into this. We have almost officially reached the spring season, and we're now counting down the days of spring break and end the year to the finish line. As such, it's a good time to remind you of my expectations I have for you as students at CHS. I've said it many times, but one of my chief tasks is to be the lead problem solver in this school. We have a couple of problems that we need to get solved, and I'm enlisting your help to get these things fixed. So here are some of the things I need your help with. Number one, student late arrival and early departures. If you come after 7:20, you are tardy. You need to go through the office. If you're 7:15 to 7:20, you just go straight to class and get marked with your tardy. But after 7:20, you need to check in at the front office. Also, if you're leaving for whatever reason throughout the day, you need to make sure that you've checked out in the main office so that you don't get counted for skipping. The only exception to that will be people that have early release and they have their early release passes. Some Comet Time notes, some do's and some don'ts. Do make sure you're going and using those tutorials. There are several students that are failing classes that need to be in tutorials and they're not. Make sure that you're taking advantage of that opportunity there. Also, make sure while you're doing that during Comet Time, make sure that you are following the procedure set forth, as in you cannot walk the hallways. So make sure you're staying in those tutorials the entire time until the bell rings, and then move into whatever area you're going to for Comet B. Some don'ts: make sure you don't waste it, don't abuse it, don't try to leave or you're going to lose it. Remember I told you that at the very beginning of the year. Some of you are trying to take advantage of it. If you get caught, you're going to end up losing your opportunity to choose what you want to do during Comet Time. Also, pick up your trash. All right, your mama does not work here. Well, some of your mamas might work here. But I don't care whatever it is, it's your responsibility to pick up your trash and the trash of others. I spent all Friday walking around in the courtyard picking up somebody else's trash, but I did it because I care about our school. You care about our school, and you make sure you pick up your trash as well. Some student conduct issues. Dress code. This is pretty simple. I thought I told you it earlier. Maybe some of you have moved in and you don't understand, but I'm going to make it very clear for you. No hats or hoods are to be worn inside the building. If a teacher allows you to do it in that classroom, that's fine. That's that teacher's prerogative. That's that teacher's classroom. But in the hallways, the hats, the hoods need to come off. It's getting warm. There's no need for hoods and toboggans inside the building. If the building's that cold where you are, make sure you let us know and we'll get the heat fixed. But take the hats and the hoods off. That's pretty easy. The second part is follow the dang rule with the dress code. Guys, pull them up. Girls, cover it up. This is not hard. Show some respect for yourselves and for others. Electronic devices and cell phones. Thought I'd cover this, but I'm going to remind you again. You should not be walking in the hallways talking on the telephone. All right? If you have a call that you need to make, you go to the front office, you get allowed to use your phone, then you can make a phone call. But we're not going to walk through talking to somebody on the telephone that's on the other side of campus. Use your text. I don't mind if you text. I don't mind if you do your social media even from that standpoint. Just make sure you're doing it within the confines of what the teacher has allowed for their class. During comment time, I don't care what you're doing on that part, but you're not going to walk around talking on the telephone. The other part about electronic devices and using your phones is the earbuds. This is not hard. One earbud has to be out at all times for safety purposes. That's it. So when you're walking down the hallway between class changes, pull one of them out, drape it over your ear, let it hang down the shirt, however you got to do it, but leave one ear open so that if we have an emergency situation and we need people to move, you understand what to do. Leaving campus and skipping is not going to be tolerated. If you don't want to be here, that's fine. That's all good. Just see me and I'll give you a withdrawal form. You can not come back ever again and I'll be fine with that. If you don't care about your education, then I'm not going to spend much time of mine worried about chasing you to get you to go back to class if you don't care. I told you there's two things I can't fix. I can pretty much fix anything else. There's two I can't fix. I can't make you be here and I can't make you care. If you don't want to be here and you don't care about your education, see me, we'll fix the problem because that's the problem solving business I'm in. Social media and drama. If you want to get on my bad side as quickly as possible, get engaged in social media drama. I have no time nor patience to deal with she said, he said. I don't care. Stop it. All right? If you want to get involved in drama, take it somewhere else. I'm sure other schools love that stuff, but we're not going to do it here. If you want to be involved in drama, we have a class called theater. Go take it. It's a great class. You can go sign up for the musical. You can act all you want to. But if you want to be involved in drama and you're not in that part, take it somewhere else because we're not going to have it here. I'm going to send you to South Campus if it keeps making a disruption here. Speaking of South Campus, there's 4 things that I'm not going to tolerate. And I mentioned them at the beginning of the year, but maybe we need another reminder. Number 1, drugs. If you're using them, you're going to get caught. If you're coming here trying to sell them, you're going to get caught. When you get caught, I'm not going to put any tolerance for it. What you do in your own time is what you do. I don't condone it, but if you want to do that stuff, you better do it off campus. Don't bring it here. Disrespect of adults. I'm not going to put up with it. If you curse at, you make some kind of comments toward an adult, that's not going to be tolerated here. That's not the way we do things. Games. If you want to be involved in them, that's fine. There's one called South Campus. You can go be involved in that one down there, but you're not going to do it here. Remember, I run this. This is my show. I'm the OG. Fights. If you want to be getting involved in fights, you think you have some beef that you want to settle here, just know if you try to do that here, you're going to go to South Campus. I'm going to try to arrest you and charge you if I can, and I'm going to suspend you for 10 days. We're not going to put up with it here. If that's the business you want to do, handle your business elsewhere, but do not bring it up into our school. Finally, we're working hard to make some improvements around the campus. I need your help to stay out of these areas. We're going to tear up the courtyard and redo some things. We're going to add some benches. We're going to have some bleacher reconstruction. We're trying to make some improvements here so that our campus looks the best it can. Please help us in those areas, but when you see some work going on, stay out of them, don't mess with it, so that we can get the work done and make this place continue to look even better for you guys. So, my question is, will you help me with these? I'm imploring your help. If you will not help me, I've got Plan B. Plan B is I have a school improvement team meeting with the school improvement members next Wednesday, March 15th. If these areas are not shown some marked improvement by them, I'm going to take to them a different plan in the school improvement process, and we're going to figure out what problem-solving steps we can take. I have to tell you, if we get to that step, one of the topics for discussion is going to be do we need to take away Comet time until spring break? Do we need to take away Comet time for the rest of the school year? That's how serious I am about solving problems. But I feel like we have a good enough relationship that I can come to you as a student body and say, help me fix these areas. These are things that we can control. This is not something that's been done to us. This is something that's done by us. So help me help you. Help us keep Comet time the way that you want it, the way that you told me you wanted it at the beginning of the year, that you have choice, that you have opportunities during the school day to get those things done. That's what I was committed to with you. But I also was committed that we're going to have some processes that we follow. So you help me help you, and I won't have to take any further action. All right? Any questions? You come see me. Until then, this is Jones out.